Hey guys, Chelsea Kenyon here. Find me at www.chelseakenyon.com for more tips and techniques, or just browse around this YouTube channel. Lots of stuff here to keep you busy for a while. And check the description for ways to contact me if you're interested in working with me in my current company, or just working with me, to help you build your business, whatever business that you're working on. Okay, so what I want to talk about today is overthinking. Overthinking. Okay? Have you been a victim of this? What I like to call it is this overthinking feedback loop, okay? So, here's the thing. There are some personality types out there that are just going to run and jump. They're just going to go. They're going to see an opportunity. They're going to be like, yes, let's do it. Let's try it, okay? And then the majority of people are the overthinkers, and they are faced with an opportunity. It looks good. It sounds good, but then they start thinking, what if I can't do this? What if I don't have enough time? What if my friends are going to hate me? I don't know. I better look into this more. Did I really research it? And they start going over and over in their head. And then even when they're getting solid answers to the questions, and I might be talking to you, this might be you right now. But even when they get the answers to their questions, they still go back to other questions, and then they come up with other questions, and then they lay in bed at night thinking, should I do this? Should I not? And then sometimes it takes weeks, maybe even months before they come around, they actually jump on the opportunity. Okay? And most of the time they go, wow, I wish I would have done this sooner. Another thing too is when you're in business, okay, you might go, well, I know I should start on training, but I don't know, I'm kind of nervous. What if it's boring? What if I don't like it? What if I don't learn anything? What if I spend an hour watching this training video and I still don't know what I'm doing, so I'll just wait. Maybe I should watch this other one. Maybe I should research and see which one I should watch first. And then, maybe I should watch a pre-video before this video. Maybe I should actually take notes. I don't know. Do I have a notebook? Maybe I should get a journal. It just goes and goes and goes, and nothing gets done, right? Or maybe your upline says to you, hey, you know what? You should go have an online party. And, there's, like I said, a small fraction of the people, of the personalities that are going to go out there and go, okay, let's have an online party. I'm going to invite some friends, I'm going to put some graphics up, and then maybe they go look at a couple sample ones, and they're like, okay, I got this, let's go. They do it, no problem. But the majority of people, the majority of the personality types are going to overthink it to death. And they're going to go, okay, my upline says I should have an online party. What exactly does that mean? Okay, let me go and ask around. Maybe I can be put in these other party groups. And then you get put in party groups, and you go, okay, I see what's going on here. I see these graphics. Should I reuse these? Oh wait, maybe I should make my own. If I make my own, maybe it'll be more successful. What exactly should I be expecting from this party? Should I post 3 times a day? Should I post once in the morning, once at night? Should I make it a live video? Should I make it pictures of the products? Should I make it product packaging? Should I do before and afters? Maybe I should do before and afters only on certain days. Maybe, and it just goes, well, and then they go, okay, well, let me research it first. Let me research all this online party stuff. And then they start feeling guilty. Dang it. It's been 3 days now. I was supposed to start this online party, and I still haven't done it. And then they start feeling guilty. And then they start thinking, okay, you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to jump. And they go, okay, what's the first thing? Online party. Okay, graphics. Wait, should I make my own graphics? Should I not? Let me ask somebody which one is more effective, if I make my own graphics or I don't make my own graphics. You see what I'm saying? And they get caught in this endless feedback. And again, I might be talking to you right now. You get caught in this endless feedback of worrying and what if and research and analyzing and trying to figure out what the right perfect thing to do is before you do it, and you don't even realize there is no right perfect way. There really isn't. There's like a million ways to solve almost any problem. So forget trying to think that there's a right way. The best thing for you is to jump in and do it. Okay? Guess what? It's not going to be perfect. It rarely is ever perfect, even after you've done it 20 times. Now you're going to get better. Every time you do it, you're going to get better and better and better. But it's never going to be perfect. Okay? So throw that out the window. Second of all, just try it. Okay? Just try it. Say you are faced with 3 or 4 different options, okay? Maybe you have the Monday, Wednesday, Friday option. Maybe you have the posting morning, noon, and night option. Get them down on paper. Get it out of your head. Get your options down on paper so that you can see them, and then just simply circle the way that you're going to try it first. And that's what I want you to start looking at it as a journey, as getting from here, we're going to move along, okay? So you get it out on paper and you say, this is the way I'm going to try it first, and if it doesn't work, I'm going to change it up accordingly. Okay, so you're gonna at least be taking action. Also, give yourself a time limit. If you notice you're getting into that loop of feedback, give yourself a time limit. Tell yourself, okay, I want to research this, so I'm going to give myself 20 minutes to gather as much information as I can, and then I'm going to move on to the next step. Okay, so give yourself a little time to process that, you know, in whatever way that means to you, and then move to the next step. Break it down into steps. Give yourself time limits for those things. Look up the Pomodoro technique. That's a really fantastic way to really break down your time into manageable chunks. And it works really great for overthinkers that overthink everything and get caught in that endless loop of feedback and end up beating themselves up and feeling so guilty about it that they never do anything at all. So if you're one of those people, stop. Get out of your head. Get all those thoughts onto paper so you can process them and give yourself time limits. That is another huge thing. Also, when you know this about yourself, it gets a little bit easier to kind of laugh at it and then take that step, even though you feel it's a little scary. I don't know what's on the other side, but I know I can't hang out here forever. I've got to take that step. Okay, so some of it, you got to kind of talk yourself into it. But let me tell you what, if you don't, your dreams are just going to stay right there in that endless loop of feedback with you. Okay, do you want your dreams to come true? Do you want that dream paycheck? Do you want that dream job? Do you want that that recognition, that excitement, you want the incentive trips, you want the vacations, you want all this stuff, but you have to be realistic. Are you taking the steps and doing the actions that it takes to get there? Okay? And often overthinkers are not. So it's time to get real with yourself. And from this point forward, now you've had your wake-up call in this video. From this point forward, you're going to refuse to fall into that feedback loop, okay? Give yourself that time to kind of scratch that itch that you have to do, like getting that research done, analyzing the situation, okay? But give yourself a limit, okay? An absolute limit. Just like if you're trying to diet, trying to change your eating habits, trying to eat healthier, the worst thing you can do is not have any cake. If you want cake, the worst thing you can do is not have any of it, okay? It's better to take a bite of the cake, and say, okay, this is a bite of the cake. It's yummy. It's delicious. I'm going to enjoy it in the moment. And then you're going to move on and you're going to continue on your journey. Okay. You're not going to sit there. Worst thing you could do is try to deny yourself the cake. I'm not going to have the cake. And then you end up eating the whole darn thing. Am I right? Okay. So don't do that with your overthinking. Don't try to overthink at all because your natural tendency is to overthink, but just limit yourself. Give yourself a bite of the overthinking. Give yourself a bite of the necessary research, a bite of the analyzing so that you kind of settle that craving, but don't deny yourself of it completely because then you're just going to eat the whole cake and you're going to end up in that huge feedback loop of, wanting to research, but then not, and then worrying about it in this hot mess in your head. Okay. So I'm here to tell you there's relief, okay? Just be more conscious of it, get it out on paper, and give yourself a little bit of time to scratch that itch that you need to, but just know in your head that you're not gonna go into that feedback loop again. And if you do, it's okay. Just stop, recognize it for what it is. Oh, I'm overthinking again. I need to stop that. Let me write down my worst fears on paper right now, and then let's see if this is really valid. Because guess what? 99% of your worries and fears are never going to happen. But we sure do think they are, right? So anyways, so that is today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Comment below. Let me know what you think. Let me know. Are you an overthinker? Do you need to enroll in Overthinkers Anonymous? I don't know. Sometimes I might too. I'm a little bit of a jumper, but sometimes I get in my own head too. So go ahead and leave me a comment below. Like this video, share it with your teams, and I will see you on the next one, all right? I'll talk to you later. Bye.